What's up, Hobbyist? Welcome again to another Dragon Ball content, and this time another deck profile for you guys, and this is the third Frieza deck profile for you. Yeah, as I mentioned earlier in my previous deck profile, I made 3 Frieza decks. The other 2 are already uploaded in this channel, the green Unison Frieza and set 1 yellow Frieza. And this time we're gonna do the Prison deck Frieza deck profile. This is a Frieza BR, by the way, guys. Okay, so let's get started with the leader. In this leader, you cannot include any Saiyan. No, sorry, that's another reason. You cannot include a battle card with 3 or less in your deck. So yeah, no super combos for you guys for this deck. No free super combos, but there are a lot of extra cards that can help you for the combos. I'll show it to you later. Then active main once per turn. Top 5 of your look at the top 5 of your deck, choose one extra card among them and shuffle the rest in your deck. Then awaken, 4 life, draw 2 cards or flip this card. Open, active main, once per turn, draw 1 card. And then if you being attacked by a battle card, you may choose one Frieza army in your hand and drop it, put in your drop and negate the attack of the attacking battle card. Yeah, it's and then negate this skill for the duration of the turn. So you have a free negate in Frieza, as also have a Frieza army card in your hand for the turn. Alright, so let's get to the pieces. Let's start with the Unison. 3 of the Unison Frost for the clan. This came from the expansion set. 2 cost Unison, 15k blocker. It has an active main, same as the unawakened side of the leader. But instead of 5, you check the top 4 of your deck and choose up the 1 mono red extra card in that and shuffle the rest in the deck. And then -2, add 2 mono red extra card from drop air to your hand. So basically this could recycle your recycled some of your extra cards that you needed. Alright, next, another Unison for this deck is really this is a turn 2. By the way, this is my turn 2 play and this is my turn 3 play, the Unison Jiren, because these Jirens really help you to clear some board from your enemy. Auto, when your opponent plays a battle card or Unison, you may choose that card and it gets 10,000 power for the turn and negate the skill for the turn. So basically, you may choose the Unison or battle card being played and you choose that to get -10. And +1, this gain double strike. By the way, guys, this is a 20k Unison, so it's a really powerful Unison. And look at the +1, you get double strike for the turn. -3, choose one of your opponent's battle card, ignore them barrier. It gets less 25,000 power for the card. So basically, this can use active battle and really good for defense, especially when your opponent is a big attacker, needed less than him. So this is my turn 3 Unison for the play. Right, let's go for the extra cards. I do have one. I have 2 of these, the Planet M2. Basically, this lessen your leader or opponent's battle card by 5 in battle. Just put it in the rest mode and choose them, get -5. So really good for defending also. Because guys, the gameplay of this Prison deck is to hold your opponents at least turn 5 or turn 6 so that you can play your big drops, because you don't have any battle cards to play with at first or second turn because of his restriction that you can have any battle cards less than 3 or less than. So yeah, basically you're gonna hold off for the first few turns. So this is a mid range or kinda long type of gaming, this plays on deck Frieza. So yeah, this could help you This is a field card, by the way, so this could help you at least defend or maybe to attack, or at least lessen their low cost, low power battle cards. -5. And other support is from this deck is this new model scatter. Active main, look top 7 of your deck, choose 2 red Frieza army cards with energy cost 4 or more, then add it to your hand. So basically, this is searcher for Frieza armies card, right? Okay, this is one of the card that could stall your opponent at your turn 3. Active main. If your leader card is a red Frieza army and your opponent has 3 or more energy, draw 1 card, and then for the duration of your opponent's turn, your opponent can play battle cards with 20 power or less, unless they choose 3 cards from their hand and place them in the drop area. So basically, they can play their 20 or less power battle cards, but they need to pay another 3 from their hand and drop it. So these are really good card for stalling your opponents for you to get to your turn 5 or turn 6 play. Okay, some cards that can be used for combo. Cabba's Awakening. This is from set 1, a very good 0 cost active battle extra card. Choose one of your cards. Choose one of your red cards. It gains plus 6,000 power for the duration of the battle. So this is basically a free 6k combo for your red cards. Alright. Another support for combo is this cease to exist. I don't usually use the active main of this card. The active main of this card is you can pop one of your opponent's battle card. You can ignore barrier. They not pop less 25 or less. They get less 25 power. Choose up to 2 of your opponent's battle card. Ignore the barrier, and they get minus 25,000 for the duration of the turn. I don't usually do that because I only use the active battle. Choose one of your opponent's leader card or battle card, and it gets 5,000 power for the duration of that battle. When you activate its activate battle, it's free. That's the permanent of this card. So yeah, this is the support combo for me. Right. I also do run this. Actually, I want to run at least 2 or 3 in this deck, but unfortunately, I only have 1 of this Pilaf missile because right now, set 10, we have short supplies of set 10. So I'm really waiting for the reprints in September that really help me boost with some of my cards, and I do hope the SRs from set 10 will be lowered because SRs right now from set 10 is upping out their prices, hiking out. But I believe when the reprint comes, SR will be lowered for playability. Alright, so counterplay. If you have a red Unison card in play, if the battle card is being played has 15 power or less, 15k power or less, it's placed in orange drop area instead of being played, then choose one of your opponents, and then choose one of your leader card, it gives 5,000 power. The permanent, if you have a mono red cyan, if all of your energy is a mono red, you can activate this counter skill from your hand without paying this energy cost by choosing 2 other cards in your hand and discarding them. These are really good. It's like a sensory for red, a counterplay sensory for red. So these are really good cards for defending and lessen your opponent's board by placing the 15 or less power in the drop area instead of being played. So alright, another counter for this deck. I think all of you know this Afterimage. Basically, if it's your 5th turn, you will tap out because of the big drop. So these are really good defender for your if your opponent still survives your next turn, because you can activate this counter attack by taking a life instead of paying his energy cost. But this is not a negate. This actually you can trigger it in the attack of your opponent. But what does the cards do? It gives you 4k. Then your opponent is less than 10k. So these are really good card for defending. One of my favorite, yeah, and one of the super high price card right now is this Fang Fist. What does this card do? If your leader card is a mono red, choose up to one attacking battle card or leader card, ignoring barrier, it gets 15,000 power for the duration of the battle. And if you have a Unison card to play, you can play this card for free. So yeah, it's lessening your opponent's attacking card for free. It's a really good card. I only have two because it's so really hard to get the SRs from set 10, like I said earlier. One of my favorite negates in this deck is a boost from the expansion set. Yeah, this came from the expansion set. It's just counter attack. Negate the attack, then if your leader card is a red Frieza, which is the red Frieza VR, choose all of your opponent's leader and battle cards and it gets 10,000 power for the turn. Imagine your opponent has a full board and then start attacking. They all get less than 10,000 power. So it's a really good card for defending, so I really love these things. This is from the expansion set, guys, so it's easy to get. Alright, another favorite negates of mine is this. Instead of Afterimage, you can play this. This is actually a two-time defender for your opponent. First off is negate the attack, then play a blocker. So yeah, and this is a free cost. Just take a life and you can play this for free. So these are really good card for defending. I really love all the negates from the evolution booster. This is from the evolution booster box. All colors have this kind of negates. Negate the attack and play a blocker. So I really love having this in my decks. So yeah. That's all for the extra cards we have for Frieza deck. Yes, it has a lot of extra cards. Now let's go to the battle cards. This Kikono, the Fledgeling. When you play or combo this card, if your leader card is a Red Frieza army, you may choose one card from your hand and place in your drop area. If you do choose up to one your opponent's battle card, it gets minus 5,000 power for the duration of the turn. So it's basically lessening your opponent's power. So really good combo with Jiren and this and Afterimage or Wolfhound Fix. Yeah. So lessen your opponent's battle card. Next is this Berryblue. When you combo this card, if your leader card is red, you may choose two cards from your hand and shuffle them to your deck. If you do, draw two cards. This one of what's some kind of a super combo, but not that super combo because you need to pay one for the cost. But it's a really good if you have a lot of extra cards that doesn't need to be in your defending side or your offense side. You shuffle them into your deck and then draw two cards. So really good tech for this deck. And one of the also tech of this deck is this. When you play this card, if your leader card is a Red Frieza army, choose up to one of your opponent's battle card with 25 power or less, ignoring barrier and gain control of it. So yeah, you can control your opponent's battle card with 25 or less, buying you some turn and clearing some board from your opponent. Battle card negates Gohan. Promo. Negate the attack and play this. During opponent's turn, this card is less than 2, so only a 2 cost negate. And when you play this card during your opponent's turn, choose up to one of your opponent's leader card or battle card, it gets 10,000 for that turn. So you gotta you negated the attack and then lessen one of your opponent's battle or leader cards less than. Another good negate battle card is this Toppo. Yeah, this is one of the staple from Dropbox 1 that when you negated, just one card in your hand and place in your drop area, negate the attack, then play this card. Now, if you play this card in your opponent's turn, when you play this card for the duration of the turn, your opponent can attack unless they choose two cards from their hand and place them in their drop area each time. So imagine each time your opponents attack, they need to discard two cards from their hand as additional cost for the attack. And if it's your opponent's turn, this card is less than 2 in your hand. So basically, this is a 2 cost gate battle card. One of good cards here is this Naba. It has a critical, and you can only play this card if you have any non-red cards in areas that than your deck or hand or life. You can play this card from any area. You must have a mono red in your energy, in your drop area, and in your battle area. And when you play this card, choose up to one your opponent's life and place it in drop area. So basically, when you play this card, you're gonna crit your opponent's life, and this card is 20k critical. One of the deck is this card, so you're just learning your opponent's life. Right, for the main battle cards of this deck, first is the Frieza, the Irate Emperor from the expansion set. It has a 5 cost of active main. If you have 5 or more red extra card in your drop area, play this card from your hand. So instead of paying 7 cost to play this, you can play this for 5. If you have a 5 or more red extra cards in your drop area, and if your its auto is if your leader card is Red Frieza Army card, and there are 2 more mono red extra card in your drop area, when this card is used in combo, choose up to one of your opponent's battle card, gets 10,000 for the turn. So this could be used also for combo to lessening your opponent's battle card's attack power. Right, and another Frieza 7 drop. That if you have 5 extra cards in your drop area, red extra cards, you lessen this card by 1. If you have 10, you lessen this card's cost by 2. So basically, it's also a 5 cost Frieza if you have 10 or more extra cards in your drop area, and it has a double strike 25k and auto. When you play this card, if your leader card is a Red Frieza Army card, choose all battle cards with 25 power or less other than this card, ignoring barrier, and KO them. So basically, it also targets your board. So if you have negated the opponent's attack with this Toppo or Gohan, make sure to attack them first before playing this in your turn, because it will also KO your battle area. So yeah. But the good side of this card is you have a free evolve of this SR. Yeah, this is a EX evolve. Choose 3 cards from your hand and place this in your drop area with energy cost of drop area. Then put this on top of a red Frieza BR with an energy cost of 7. So this is a free evolve from this or this Frieza. Just discard 3 cards from your hand. Then it has a critical 30k attack. And then, if your leader card is a Red Frieza Army card and your Army card, you and your opponent's battle card with 30 power or less. You and your opponent can play battle cards with 30,000 power or less, and they choose cards from their life and place in their drop area as they play the battle card. So this is a really good stalling deck, a good stalling card. Especially if your opponent has battle cards lower than 30k, they cannot play it unless they crit for life. So these are really good card, but this is just a secondary win con for the deck. By the way, it has auto, if you evolve this card, you can play this card in active mode. This is this card is just a stall. By the way, it has no barrier. You can easily pop this out with some suppers or Unison. But yeah, that's only the downside of it. It has no barrier, but usually when I play this, I don't usually attack when I play this because I just stall my opponents to play this next big drop, the SCR Frieza Army Reborn. Alright. It has a quadruple strike, and when your life is 2 or less, reduce the energy cost in your hand by 3. So basically, if you have 2 life, you can play this card for 5 costs. Then when you play this card, your opponent reveal their hand, choose up to one of your opponent's hand and place them in the drop area. Then choose one of your opponent's battle card with 40 power or less, ignoring barrier and KO them. So this is a really good card for finishing the game. Yeah, and you can play this because it has a 40 attack power. So this is from what do you call this? TB3, the Clash of Fate. This is from the Clash of Fate. Yes, set. So this is SCR. So you know, this one. So basically, this is my red Prison deck. I play. It's fun playing this deck. It's a really good stalling deck, mid to long range kind of deck. So yeah, if you have any more suggestions or ideas to improve this deck, feel free to comment down below. And basically, that's the gameplay of this deck. Just to stall the enemy, lessen their battle cards by your lessening their attack power, controlling their battle cards with that, and playing the big drop at the mid to long range kind of play. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I do hope you learned something new from this Frieza. It's kind of old deck, but I think it has potential. It still has potential. It's not that aggro, but yeah, it's kind of a control mid-range deck. I love playing this deck, especially right now. There are a lot of battle cards that can be easily played with just one drop for less power. You can easily power them out. So yeah, it's really fun playing this deck in our locals and also in casual plays. You can also try this out, and if you have something to tweak about this deck, let me know in the comment below, and let me know what kind of tricks you can pull out of this the red prison deck. So that's it for my 3 Frieza deck profile. The other 2 videos you can search this in my channel. I think next deck profile will be about set 13 leaders I'm gonna do. So stay tuned for that. Hit that like button, comment down below, and subscribe. And hit that notification table so that you get updated in my deck profile, box opening, and some battle videos soon in my channel. Thank you guys again for watching, and see you guys next time. Bye.